I'm so sick of it, bro.
Marvel, Star Wars, DC, it's all the same shit. I need something new in my life. That's right, today we're reviewing the king of the monsters, Godzilla. I've been Team Godzilla since I came out of the womb. Fuck Kong, bro. Oh, shit. This is the first Godzilla from 1954. God damn, he's an unk. I really fuck with the sculpt, and I think the way they painted everything is gorgeous, and I love the head sculpt. It's so terrifying as long as you don't look at it from the front. This figure's entirely ball joint, so he moves around effortlessly. I'm telling you, this is the most fun I've had posing a figure. He moves so fluidly, and you can hit any pose you have in mind. You know me, I had to hit the necessity. My only complaint is that you don't get any accessories with this guy. Like, I'm talking nothing. No beam to put in his mouth. No building for him to fuck up. Like, when did Godzilla become such a bare bones character? Yeah, it's pretty annoying too. Besides that, this is such a fun figure with a timeless design. I would recommend this to any Godzilla fan. It's really making me want to build up my Godzilla display because it's not really looking like a display at all right now. But this video is really just a test to see if you want some more Godzilla reviews. So should I get some more? Should I go fuck myself and stick with Hot Toys? You be the judge. I'm done making Godzilla videos. Tell me why I was so excited to open up this Kong figure for you guys just to find out that it looks nothing like him.
Who is this?
This is an extra from Planet of the Apes for all I know. This could be fucking Harambe. He never looked like this in the movies, ever! I thought the other sculpt would be at least a little better, but it's honestly worse. Like, you guys messed up the monkey, bro. This is why I'm Team Godzilla! I was so angry that I turned to Gujira Designs and bought 5 custom Kong sculpts. Get that shit out. Dude. This is Kong, bro. This is the monkey I want. I'm already channeling my inner monkey. Oh yeah, the review. Get the fuck out. Unlike 90% of these guys, you actually get accessories, which, oh, dude, did I pinch a note? I think the axe looks great. It definitely gets his job done. I'm just happy that they went with the movie design and not whatever they wanted. Let's talk about something that won't give me an aneurysm, the posability. I love posing this guy. You can pull off literally any pose you have in mind. Talk shit about SH Monster Arts all you want. They will never fumble posability unless it falls apart and costs $1,000. Honestly, I really love this figure. And before I was an accuracy Nazi, I didn't mind the head sculpt. So I would recommend this to any Godzilla fan out there. Please tell me what figure to get next. This display is so sad. I'm done with SH Monster Arts. I finally got my first Haya Godzilla figure because everyone in their bloodline has been telling me to get one, and let's see if it lives up to the hype, and yeah, holy shit. This sculpt is MonsterVerse Godzilla to a T, bro, and he doesn't look inbred from the front. I'm in love with how they painted the spines. The Godzilla backshots go crazy. To attach the heat ray, all you gotta do is pop on the other head and then just start shoving the atomic weapon in your mouth. Dude. Fuck. Tell me this isn't the coolest thing you've ever seen. It's not, because I'm about to make it even cooler. You can actually recreate the 2019 poster, and with the blue lights and the shovel, it looks so sick. No SH Monster Arts has made me feel like this. Yeah, fuck. Not to fat shame MonsterVerse Godzilla, but for how chunky he is, I did not expect this much posability. Now, he's not as fluid as an SH Monster Arts figure, but he still poses just as well. But I mean, let's be real. Are you gonna put him in any other pose besides this one? This is the pose to put him in. It's so sick. And now I finally have a MonsterVerse Godzilla to pair with my Kong, but you already know what I'm about to say. Team Godzilla for life. Yeah, you guys were not lying. This Haya figure kicks ass. For half the price of an SHMA, you get double the quality. Like, why wouldn't you get this? The Godzilla collection's already coming together. Ignore that guy. I got way more figures coming, so stay tuned. What's happening to my Godzilla figure, bro? I finally got my hands on the Haya Toys Godzilla Evolved, courtesy of Calcus Toys. Thank you, guys. Opening this guy up, and is it pink? Definitely pink. This figure's insane looking. It's one of my favorite Godzilla designs. I mean, it's basically the MonsterVerse Godzilla on Ozempic and Pepto-Bismol. Haya always does my boy justice. Look at that head sculpt. He's faded up, and the sculpt is 1-to-1 with the movie. I genuinely have zero complaints, and wait till you see the posability, bro. This is by far their most posable figure. It helps that Goshi took Ozempic, but it's nice to see Haya evolving with each release. Get it? You can get so dynamic with this figure so easily. I could finally have him suplexing Kong. Get that shit out of here, Team Godzilla for life! Haya, can I kiss you on the mouth? With each new release, they just get better and better. Like, I cannot wait for that new Kong to come out, bro. Look at how good it is. I'm in love with the sculpt. I'm in love with the paint. I'm in love with the posability. I'm in love with you! This figure is so good, and it looks so good on the shelf with all my other figures. The Godzilla collection is growing fast, and I blame you, Haya. As always, let me know which review you'd like to see next. I'm working on a King Ghidorah, and huge shout out to Calcus Toys. Make sure to use my code if you do end up buying from them. I got more reviews coming in. This is the weirdest Godzilla figure I've ever seen. I might have just bought this because it says Godzilla on the front, but I found out it's based off a 1970s Halloween costume that looks nothing like Godzilla. But whatever, it's got a cool vibe, I dig the aesthetic, and it's made by NECA, who I may or may not have a history with. Getting him out here, and what a stupid costume. I get you wanted to dress like Godzilla for Halloween, but Jesus, bro, this is such a terrible costume. Last time I checked, Godzilla doesn't wear his own merch, and he's not green. But at least it looks and feels like the original costume. I mean, still, you wouldn't catch me dead wearing this. He moves about as well as a skinny Godzilla kid would. I wouldn't know I was a fat one. You could pose him like he's pretending to be Godzilla, even though he looks nothing like him. You do actually get an accessory with this guy, and it's a little retro trick-or-treat bag, and honestly, it's my favorite part of the figure. Like, I can't lie, I don't even like giving it to the kid. I like giving it to Godzilla more. Now that's a scary Godzilla costume. Overall, I don't know why I bought this. You do not fit in with my collection, bro. Granted, I did shove him in the corner, but I digress. He still does not fit. This is definitely my fault. I probably should have paired him with the other trick-or-treater figures, but instead I just paired him with the actual Godzilla. But listen, I tried something new, okay? We got to expand our palette sometimes, guys. At least he's liking Unkzilla. I finally found the perfect Godzilla. You already know I'm talking about the Heisei era Godzilla. This is what pops in my head when I think of Godzilla. The cat-like face, the flatter chest with the thicker thighs.
Did you start my taste in women, bro?
He's a perfect upgrade from the OG and very clearly inspired the MonsterVerse look. You do get a pair of swap-out hands, so arms up, buddy. It's not gonna hurt. They're just a little more closed. I honestly like the original ones better, so arms up again, buddy. Oh my god, I'm sorry. The articulation on this guy blew me away. Not only are the joints so sturdy, they still move around so effortlessly. This figure's genuinely so much fun to pose, but don't get me started on that tail, bro. This is without a doubt the most articulated tail that's ever been on a Godzilla figure ever. It's hands down the most impressive part of the figure to me. He could fucking stand on it. I don't call a lot of figures perfect, but this one might just be that. When you combine the excellent articulation with this flawless rendition of Godzilla's best look, you get a genuinely perfect Godzilla figure. It's fun to pose, fun to look at, fun to play with. You just can't get much better than this, which is why I can't recommend enough for you guys to go get your own at Kaukus Toys. I have a code that you could use to save, and on top of that, I got a special package coming, so follow for more. 3 golden tears just ran down my leg. I finally bought a King Ghidorah figure after thousands of you have been flooding my comments. Someone even keyed get King Ghidorah into my car, but getting this guy out here, my first impressions. Each head sculpt has their own uniquely sculpted personality and flair added to them. I love every single one of them, especially Kevin. Every head has amazing posability, and each include their own gravity beam that you could just shove in their mouth, and it makes for such a cool look. The wings are massive, don't say. Holy golden shower. The sparkly paint job just makes the entire figure pop, especially the wings. They even snap open so you could pose each flap individually, which makes putting it in your shelf that much easier. The Ghidorah back shots are sharp. They didn't skip out on any detail because Ghidorah looks great and poses great. For such a hulking figure, I did not expect this amount of posability. He is so fun to just mess around with. I love giving each head their own personality in every pose, the left being aggressive, the middle being the leader, and the right being fucking Kevin. I take that back. This channel does not tolerate Kevin hate. Squaring him up with his biggest op, Godzilla. These two look great together. You can have the battle of the century in your displays, but we all know who's winning. I'm so happy you guys flooded my comments asking me to get this guy. Even that one person who keyed get King Ghidorah into my car. This guy had so much color and vibrancy to my display. Now I just need more figures that aren't Godzilla. I think I have a problem. I keep buying Godzilla figures that are nearly identical, except they're not identical. They're all different in their own ways. It's just no one believes me.
Mom, tell me the difference between those two.
They look the same.
You're going in a home.
How could you not see it? Look at Godzilla 2014 spikes. They're small, sharp, and jagged, and 2021s are a completely different shape. Look at the difference in Godzilla backshot. It's clear to me if you have human eyes that 2014's tail is way longer with a wispier end and 2019's has a little stub. Shall we compare lengths? Who wants to talk about feet? Me! Not that I spend my free time analyzing Godzilla's toes, but you can very obviously see that the toes are displayed differently on each figure. Like, just look. I'm sure everyone knows about the slight design differences on the thighs and the pronunciation of the gills, so I won't even talk about that. What I will talk about is which is my favorite, because come on. 2021 is just the ideal Godzilla design. He looks good in every shot, and maybe it's that chiseled jawline fooling me, but his face looks so much better than 2014's. He's a little... Can't hate on 2014, though. He's a design that defined generations, and his engineering is actually way better than 2021, so take that as you will. 2014 was actually the first Godzilla movie I ever saw. Yeah, Gen Z alert. So even though he doesn't look the best, he's still my special boy. I'm curious as to which figure you prefer, 2021 or 2014. Either way, all my MonsterVerse Godzillas are completely different and all look great on my shelf, even though these two are kind of like the exact same sculpt. I'm sorry, guys. I'm Team Kong today. After the tragedy that was the SH Monster Arts Kong...
Who are you, bro?
I finally put on their banana pattern big boy pants and gave us this beauty. I mean, just look at the sculpting details on the fur, the muscles, the scars, that ass. There's so much life poured into that head sculpt that just makes me channel my inner monkey. Don't think I'm letting you guys forget the price difference, that this one that looks like shit from a butt is more expensive than this masterpiece. Even the battle axe is a work of art made with translucent plastic. It's so beautiful. Where's SH Monster Arts Kong? There's even more accessories to cover, like the 2 alternate head sculpts for a growling head and a roaring head that are filled with so much detail. You can even see the little... The range of motion on this guy is absolutely incredible. Some may even call it bananas. Fuck you. In all seriousness, though, this is the most fun I've had posing any Godzilla figure in my entire collection. Speaking of Godzilla, this dude looks great next to him. You can have them running like they do in Fortnite or riding him like they do in the movie. The display options are endless with this guy. This is seriously the definitive Kong figure. You need one for your collection, and it's such an upgrade over the SH Monster Arts one. What even was that one, bro? I cannot recommend enough that you guys go pick this up at Kaukus Toys. It's where I got mine, and you can use my code on screen if you want to save. I seriously think this is a 10 out of 10 figure and is a perfect addition to my MonsterVerse display. Let me know what you guys think. I bought the only good clanker. I was a little hesitant to buy this guy because I'm hella robophobic, but I can't turn down Mecha Godzilla. And even I can't lie, bro, this dude looks sick. The metallic red paint and all the crevices make this guy pop on the shelf, and you even get accessories. What? Alright, Bandai, you got me cheering at the bare minimum. You know what? I respect it. But my favorite accessory are these blue boxing glove pieces. They look so sick on the figure. You even get these little rocket pieces with boosting effects, and you could really deck this guy out. Even the tail gets a swap out part. This buttload of accessories makes him so much more fun to pose because the possibilities are literally endless, and it helps that his articulation is phenomenal as well. For a big fat clanker, he moves very fluidly. Even the tail is super impressive. It's just, it's a little limp. On top of all that, there's even hidden mechanical details on the inside. I just love posing this guy rocking Godzilla's shit because he was piecing him up in that movie. Posing this guy up with Godzilla and Kong is genuinely so fun. If you're trying to build a Godzilla collection, these are the big three that you need. It's gonna be a sad day when we all gotta kill Mecha Godzilla in the clanker war, I'll tell you that. It was very difficult to overcome my robophobic tendencies for this video, so I hope you guys really enjoyed it. As always, let me know which figure you'd like to see me review next, and I'll see you in the next one. I'm never listening to you guys again. Tell me why everyone and their mother's been telling me to get a Shin Godzilla figure, and now one person could have warned me of how butt ugly this dude is. Get away! Maybe even uglier than Unkzilla, and that's a tough bar to break, believe me. He looks like he's gushing blood out of every crevice in his body. He's even growing more toes. I mean, don't threaten me with a good time. His back shots are super sharp. You ugly motherfucker. And the tail is huge. Holy Girthzilla. He's even got the little face at the end of the tip right there. You freak. And of course, it's an SH Monster Arts figure, so it's gonna have great articulation, especially on the tail. Did I mention it's an SH Monster Arts? But at least the mouth can open. As much as I grilled into this guy today, he doesn't look too chopped in certain poses. Where my hug at? Translucent red plastic is definitely a highlight of the figure for me. It makes him really pop in certain lighting, and the tail is also super fun to mess around with if you couldn't already tell by the girth. Shin Godzilla is one of the greatest Godzilla movies ever made, and it's one of the most unique interpretations of the Big G himself, so I can't be too harsh on him. I mean, should I be? This figure was so big that I had to put him on an entirely new shelf with some other Godzilla figures because my Monsterverse shelf was getting a little too crowded, but I really want to know your thoughts on this guy and what other figures you think I should get next. Let me know, and I'll see you in the next one. I finally got my Godzilla beer fetcher. That's right, we're taking a look at the son of Godzilla, not that one. Thank the Lord. This is the actual cute baby Godzilla from the Heisei era. Just look at his big old eyes, his rounded features, the tiny dorsal plates. He's even got little baby teeth. Oh, get me another beer. He looks great with his papa, and even better with Unkzilla. I mean, it's just a spinning image. There's also Goofy Funkle Shin Godzilla. Being so tiny, he's got a great amount of articulation. I mean, you could you can even make him sit and, oh, so cute. Another beer! This figure's pretty cool, but not worth the aftermarket prices that people are charging. I got it for a good price, thankfully, and I just love the Heisei era, so I had to have this guy with my Heisei Godzilla. These two just pair great together, and I honestly love doing the father-son poses. I think they're super fun, and you get really creative with it. You do get these crystals from when Space Godzilla beat the piss out of this guy, but I don't have Space Godzilla. Alright, fine, guys. I guess I'll buy it. This little guy fills up my Godzilla shelf pretty nicely. I really want to build up my Heisei display and maybe start adding some Godzilla throughout the year's figures, but I don't know. You guys be the judge. Let me know what you guys think of this little guy. With how fun this dude is, it's really tempting me to get Godzilla Jr., but those prices, bro. As always, let me know which figures you'd like to see me review next, and I will see you all in the next one. I finally found Godzilla's best design. That's, of course, Burning Godzilla from Godzilla vs. Destroyer. This is my all-time favorite Godzilla design. The fiery, translucent, burning accents all throughout his body and on his spines. I'm about to melt. He's even a dad in this movie. How cute, bro. Nothing bad's gonna happen. Oh, no! For a really old figure, he moves around quite effortlessly. I didn't expect this amount of posability, and you're not gonna believe me when I say this, but not a single joint fell off when posing. What? For some reason, the figure's really sticky. Maybe that has something to do with it, or maybe I was excited when opening it. Either way, it's an SH Monster Arts that doesn't fall apart and actually comes with accessories. You get two cute little maser tanks that assisted in Godzilla's meltdown. I hate to be that guy, but if I had one complaint, it would be that I wish he came with some sort of beam accessory to put in his mouth. What's that? What do you mean they just released a brand new Burning Godzilla figure that comes with a beam and way more accessories and has better paint than before and better engineering? Motherfucker, you know what? Hey, you! Come here! Sign that little shit! In all seriousness, this will always remain one of my favorite monster arts just due to the significance that Godzilla vs. Destroyer has to me. I rewatched that shit a million times when I was a kid. Godzilla fans, don't kill me, but I also think this is the best Burning Godzilla figure. Let me know what you guys think of this figure and drop a follow because that Destroyer review amongst some other figure reviews are coming up next. The Godzilla collection's slowly coming together. Thank you guys so much for the support.
Hide your kids for this review.
I finally found the SH Monster Arts Destroyer. Not only does this dude look like the actual devil, he's got a giant butthole on his chest right there. On top of his giant wingspan, he's got this crab-like pincher. I wonder what it's used for. This dude is huge and scales perfectly next to Burning Godzilla. You can recreate the second greatest Heisei fight in all of history. I say second because we all know the best. For a giant asshole, he's got a great amount of articulation. I honestly didn't expect him to move so well for how chunky he is, but just because posing him is easy doesn't mean handling him is. You can get this dude into some awesome poses. This has to be the most badass looking Monster Arts figure I own. It makes sense that the Oxygen Destroyer was the one who created this guy. Yeah, thanks a lot, bro.
You disgusting.
I'm so happy I own Godzilla's greatest enemy. I mean, this dude murked his own son in front of him. I love posing them battling it out in the display. This is such a sick pair to own as a Godzilla fan.
But don't ask me how much I paid for this guy, please.
I know he's rare and expensive as hell, but this is a must-have for any Godzilla. What's that? There's another reissue coming out? Guys, I knew about the reissue. Like, come on, I'm not some idiot.
What do you mean you don't do returns? Why don't you do returns? I would like to have a word with your manager before I freak out.
Anyways, let me know what you guys think of this figure. I mean, the reissue looks alright. I mean, I'm cool with the one I have.
I am so down bad, bro.
Come on, guys. We all had a crush on Mothra growing up. Let's be honest. Getting her and Suko out here. Suko on these nuts. I want to see my beautiful queen. And bro, a bug has never looked so good. This is way more beauty than I expected for a Fortnite glider. Like, you can see Godzilla's eyes on the front and back of the wings. And the whole metallic paint job makes this look so gorgeous.
Please let me crack, bro.
For being the size of an actual fucking moth, the skull paint and articulation on this thing is insanely impressive. And no, I'm not just saying that because I'm trying to get some bumps. The wings do most of the heavy lifting when it comes to posing. But honestly, this isn't really meant to be displayed alone. This is more of a set piece for her hubby.
Lucky motherfucker.
The king and queen have never looked so good together. Power couple for real. Just don't leave them alone for too long.
I'm a grown-ass man.
You do get an included stand to hold Mothra up, and it does its job perfectly. I'm honestly pleasantly surprised with this figure. I can't believe Godzilla gets to crack this every night. This was definitely a very much needed addition to my MonsterVerse display. Let me know if you guys actually want to see Suko and these nuts. SH Monster Arts really showed a lot of improvement from their older Mothra. That was straight ass. Everything on this figure is just so nice to look at. The paint is actually amazing. It's done with no slop. I'm very happy to now have the 3 most iconic movie monsters in my collection. As always, let me know which figures you'd like to see me review next, and I'll see you all in the next one.